Hey everybody, KC here. So I am in the middle of downtown Philadelphia, and I normally don't like to come to Philadelphia because I'm a Mets and a Jets fan, and Philadelphia has the Eagles and the Phillies, and it's just I feel like a stranger in a strange land. But I'm here because I wanted to take a look at a couple of the new Giant stores that have been opened here, and I have to say I am really impressed. So the store I'm visiting right here is the Riverfront store, and this is really interesting. I mean, the building you just saw is an apartment building, and there are like hundreds of apartments up there, and they feed directly into this store, and this isn't just a small urban location. This is a 65,000 square foot store. 25% of it or so appears to be given over just to produce. It's got wide aisles, lots of grocery. It seems to have lots of room, not just for customers to shop here, but for the likes of Instacart and Giant Direct and the various different kinds of food delivery programs that are out there. And it's really, I have to say, it's a kind of a remarkable store. I think one of the things, beyond the fact that it is such a big store for a downtown location, it does appear to me that Giant has sort of embraced the notion of being a food store to a greater degree than a lot of mainstream supermarket chains have. And to be fair, or to be honest, more than some of its brethren within the Ahold Delhaize family have. I think these guys have done a really, really good job. The other thing they're really good at, I think, is multiplicity of formats. I mean, they have a lot of standard supermarkets, but this is an example of how they can kind of reinvent a traditional supermarket format for a downtown location. But then they've also got the Giant Heirloom Markets, which are smaller stores. They tend to be in very urban locations, and they're really, really kind of interesting in terms of being a lot more focused. Now, down below, I'll offer some bonus pictures, both of this store and of an heirloom market right in downtown Philadelphia, just a couple of blocks from the Liberty Bell, in a building that used to house one of the area's more iconic department stores. And they've done a really good job there as well. It's a little bit different. They don't have quite the same selection. It's a little bit more fresh than packaged grocery because they have a different sort of clientele. But that's the whole point, isn't it? That Giant is doing its best to kind of change it up, figure out what local neighborhoods need, give them something different, and in doing so, make themselves a lot more relevant to a lot more people, but not necessarily for everybody all the time. So listen, I'm actually enjoying being in Philadelphia, unlike, say, WC Fields. But I'm really enjoying seeing these Giant stores. I think they're doing a great job. That's what's on my mind. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.